Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Stacy on this channel, and if today is your first time coming across my channel, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. So guys, today on my channel I'm going to be talking about salary negotiation. As a fresh graduate or someone who has been job hunting for a very long time, or as someone who is already in the job market, that you've already started working with a company but you have issues with negotiating your salary, there are some things that you need to consider very well when negotiating your salary. First of all, you have to calculate. What's the first thing that you have to calculate before you accept any salary, or before you propose your own salary, or before you tell the company the salary that I want you people to pay me? So before all of these things, you have to put all of these things in consideration. What are the things that you need to put in consideration? Number one, you have to check the distance of your working place to your house. You cannot tell me that I live in Ikeja and I'm getting a job in Lekki, and you want to start your salary negotiation, and you just keep all of these things aside and say, because you're so eager to get a job, for the fact that you are so eager to leave your house or to get a job, you now went and propose a salary that will not be convenient for you. Mind you that after your decision, there are some certain things to be the one to consider all of these things before proposing that salary. And mind you, if you receive that offer letter and that money is not okay by you, you are entitled, you are expected to send back a mail to them to tell them that, this is not what I proposed for. Can I actually have a one-on-one interaction with you people to discuss this salary, or can we have like a Zoom meeting to discuss this salary that you were giving? My dear, if this thing is not done, at the end of the month, after collecting the job, you might end up regretting it. So consider your distance, consider your transportation before accepting any offer letter and before proposing a salary. Number two, you should consider is what you're feeding. Yes, you are working. You cannot work in an empty stomach. You are working to feed yourself. You are working to feed people around you. But first of all, don't consider people around you. Consider yourself. As you are going to work, you are going to eat. At least if you are a type that will not be cooking in the morning, that will not have time to cook in the morning, that maybe after you go to work and come back, you will not have time to prepare meal for the next morning, that you are a type that like buying food outside, you should consider that too when proposing your salary, when telling them, look at the amount I want to pay you, because you are going to eat. Mostly if you're a type that don't cook at home, and mind you, if you are doing this, you have to be considerable enough. You cannot come and be telling the company that you eat morning after morning 10,000, afternoon 10,000, night 10,000, that is 30,000. Calculate it in a month. There are companies that are willing, that are giving food. Especially ask first if there will be lunch in your workplace or something like that. You should just ask question. But if it's in a company that is not providing lunch, providing anything, my dear, calculate everything into the salary. You can say, okay, I'll be spending like 3 or 4k. Okay, you'll be like, I'll be spending like 3 or 4k on food every day. So because of this, I'm going to put it into consideration. So calculate your 4,000 every day, put it there. Use it to propose for your salary. And then when you are called for this thing, you can actually explain that. Look at. It's not bad to explain the reason why you are proposing the amount that you are proposing. Explain what's with your head, dear. Your head, dear. You cannot go and be telling a company, I don't cook at home. For that reason, I'll be buying food in the morning 5,000, afternoon 5,000, night 5,000. No company, they will see you as an unserious person. But when you calculate all of these things, when you make adjustments and calculate all of these things and propose your salary, it will give the company an edge to know how much they are going to pay you. And before you accept the offer letter, kindly check. Another thing you should consider too is your outfit, especially when you are in a company whereby there is an outfit for work. Like, you don't dress anyhow. Like, there are places that you go to, they don't really mind about your dressing. All they want you is just to dress what's neat and smart. Just be smart, neat. But if there are places that they said you should wear this shoe that looks like this, I know a company, you should be wearing white shirt, white trouser, white this, white that, and you should be neat at all times. And you check that that company is not what paying for, is not giving out wardrobe allowance. My dear, calculate everything inside. Look for a way to calculate those things inside, so that when you are proposing a salary, you should just infuse those things inside. And after infusing those things, if the offer letter comes, try as much as possible to check if that money, because there are some people now, because they are so eager to leave their house, because they are so eager to work, like I said previously, because they are so eager. So once the offer letter lands, like this, nobody cares to know about whatever it is. So far, I say, hey, congratulations, we are giving you this job. So my dear, before you accept that offer letter, read it thoroughly, like understand it. And another thing, before you accept that offer letter, and try and read that statement, the place where they said there will be a salary increment after so date. Because some companies are so weird that when it comes to what salary increment, and also know what the increment is: 15% of your salary, 14% of salary, 30% of salary, 50% of salary. So that at the middle of the job, you won't find it very confusing, and you won't think that, oh, this company, they've cheated me, and you won't also feel like, oh, I want to resign from this job, because what's the essence? And then you will start again job hunting. Do you understand? That's why at that initial stage, you need to put everything in consideration. You need to know what works for you. You really need to know what you want. Most of us that are into jobs, sometimes we really do not know what we want, because for the fact that, oh, we have graduated from school, we have results, we just want to go out there to work to make money. Most of us don't really know what we want. So here you have to know what you want, so that when the offer letter comes and it's not even closer to what you want, you can actually reject it and still looking for another job. Most times we'll just say, okay, if the salary is very considerable, like if it's considerable enough, you can just, okay, take the job for the moment and just say, okay, let me work here for just 6 months and also be looking out for that better job that I want. But sometimes if you actually, okay, this one is for those that are already working. If you already have a place that you are working, that you are earning an understandable amount, like amount that is reasonable amount, I think when offer letter comes like this, if you want to just change job, when offer letter comes, try as much as possible to actually check the offer letter so well, to know if actually is what you want. Because we are working, and the place that we are working, we are no more interested in working there again. Most of us tend to just leave. Please, I just want to leave this job. Anyone that comes up, read your offer letter. Because there are companies that will say, after 6 months, if you do well, we are going to promote you to a full staff. So that you know that, yes, after 6 months, I will be promoted to I will be promoted. So that after that 6 months, you can go back to your HR and say, if you are not promoted, please, ma, why am I not promoted? So that he will tell you, oh, you've not gotten to 6 months. No, ma, look at what my offer letter says. Look at what my offer letter, and I'm due for this kind of promotion. So that when you are making that kind of argument, it will be very, very understandable, and you will know when your 6 months elapses. If it's 1 year, you will know when it's 1 year, because most companies, even when it gets to 6 months, they will just relax. They won't do anything. They will say, oh, Shebi, this person is relaxing, let us relax. So it's better that you put it in mind. Read what is in your offer letter. Go back to your offer letter sometimes and be checking it, so that when it's that time that they said, oh, we are going to have an increment, you're going to have a promotion for you, you can actually go and bring it out and make arguments out of it. Not really a bad argument, like try to make something out of it. So look at, I'm due for this kind of a thing. What is still delaying it? It is very, 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 very important. And for you that is looking out for a job, I'm not saying that for you want to work, that if you are getting an offer that you should not accept the offer. But first of all, you have to understand what you want. You have to know what you want. You have to know the criteria, the kind of company, the kind of job, the kind of money that you want, and the kind of flexibility you want in a job before you accept it. But you that is just coming in, you can actually start somewhere. Like I used to say in my previous videos, you can start somewhere, but as you are there, try as much as possible to be looking out for other jobs that can give you actually balance, that can give you that balance that you want. That job, as you have accepted that low income job, let me just use that word, job, try as much as possible to be looking out for other jobs. And also be what? Upskilling yourself. You know that, oh, I'm a data analyst. Because of this data analyst, I'm just I cannot learn with Excel. Data analyst with Excel. I'm working with this company as a data analyst with Excel. You don't want to learn Power BI. You don't want to learn other Excel. You don't want to just upskill to be what's marketable out there, so that when you put on your CV, even if there is nepotism, favoritism out there, at least when your own turn reach, your destiny helper will not, your own time will not pass you by. Do you understand? So as you are in that small job, try as much as possible to be upscaling, be learning new things in that your job. Sometimes don't just say, oh, this department is not my own, I'm not good, I don't want to know. Sometimes if you have time in your office, go to other departments, see what they are doing. Even if you don't want to understand the deep things they are doing there, try and just understand one or two things that they are doing there, and also revert back to your own position, and also work, understand what you do, be best at what you, like, be good at what you do, so that even if you are living there, you know that, oh, this next place I'm going, whatever I receive here is not what I'm going to receive there. Because even if I go for interview and you people call me for interview, I want to interview you for this, you can actually defend yourself there. Do you understand? That's what market is. You just have to upskill. You just have to be better than the next person, so that you have to, as you are upskilling your money. As you are upskilling, you are upscaling your money is going high as you are moving. And please don't remain on the same job for a very long time. Please, that's just, it's not a good thing, remaining on the same job for a very long time. Because if you remain there, my dear, your salary will just remain dormant. You cannot move. You in the same, you want to increase your salary, you increase by 15%, calculate 15% of your job. No. But if you are going to another job, before you know it, your money has skyrocketed, and you are just coming across my channel. This is all I'm going to say. And if there is one or two things that you are able to pick in this my video, if this video enlightened you enough, and you are free in your mind to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please take me to 1,000 subscribers. Please, I've been stuck in this particular number for a very long time. Try and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful weekday.